It's some deranged things I've had to do while being admitted to hospital because there wasn't enough nursing staff to do what needed to be done. First, cleaning blood off a toilet floor from another human. It was there all night and the staff were aware, they just didn't have time to clean it. And other people didn't want to go in the toilet, and there was like 5 of us in a room with one toilet. And nursing staff basically put a kind of napkin over it, wiped it, then put it in the bin, but it was still there. So I went in with gloves on and cleaned the floor. I used my body wash and water and cleaned it up because no one wanted to go in there. And again, it had been left like that all night. And the domestics didn't come round till the afternoon, so I wasn't gonna leave it that long. Secondly, I kept giving patients water. I just had abdominal surgery, and the elderly dementia patient kept crying she was thirsty, but no one was coming, so I got out of bed, dragged myself across to her bed and gave her water, and she fell asleep. I managed to talk a Korsakoff's dementia patient out of beating me up. Most of this was on the same ward, unfortunately. So the nurses were busy doing other things. This lady had come into the bay and was sat on the bottom of my bed, and because I didn't have vodka or Foster's or morphine, this woman got really nasty with me, and she was like, I'm gonna beat you, I'm gonna kill you, and she was getting really aggressive. So I managed to use my previous ambulance negotiation skill and talk this woman out of beating me to death because I didn't have alcohol for her. There were no nurses in sight at all, and I pressed my buzzer and nobody came. So that was really quite scary. I kept waking up with this woman trying to get in my bed, spitting cornflakes on me, and then tried to stop me leaving the ward and threatened to call the police and hit me. I was like, okay, sorry I exist. I brushed another patient's hair, separate admission this time. She spent the entire day asking the nursing staff if someone could please brush her hair and put it in a ponytail, and none of them had time because they were so short-staffed. So I went across to this lady's bed and was like, would you like me to brush your hair? And I brushed her hair and put it in a braid, and she was very happy after that. I just can't stand seeing humans upset. Like, oh my god, especially little old ladies, it breaks my actual heart. Like, no, someone come save your grandma. Like, oh my god. And I think the worst one was basically when I did a night shift with a patient who had dementia and wasn't allowed out of bed but kept trying to get out of bed because she was determined to go downstairs. Even though we were on the ground floor of the hospital, then she was in bed. I spent the entire night putting her feet back in bed because then she'd fall asleep for 10 minutes, then get back up and try and run away again. And I was like, oh my god. And the nursing staff just weren't interested. But I couldn't abide the thought of this old lady getting out of bed then falling because she was a massive falls risk. I was like, we're not going to do that. So it's you and me this evening. Yeah. I get the NHS is short of staff, but as patients, I shouldn't have to be doing this. This is just some of it. I shouldn't have to be taking care of the other patients when I'm a patient myself. Part of my nature, unfortunately, is that I don't like seeing other humans in pain or upset. It makes me physically uncomfortable, and I can't sit there and let somebody suffer if there's something I can do about it. So yeah, part of it's like a self-inflicted thing, but like, I can't sit there when someone's grandma's crying because they're thirsty. That's not gonna happen. That's